Hey, and welcome to the startup process. We live in a fast-paced world today, and speed is almost everything nowadays. So, what do you do when you have no car and want to get somewhere fast? You guessed it, you call an Uber. But what exactly made Uber into what it is today? Well, let's see. Rapid, explosive growth, tough competition from the local billion-dollar cab industry, and controversy are three words that describe the emergence of Uber as accurately as possible. The name Uber is derived from the German word meaning above all else, above all the rest, a principle the founders wanted in their company. From its start in 2008, the idea for cab-hailing apps struck two friends, Travis Kalanick, an American billionaire businessman who had recently sold his Red Swoosh startup for $19 million, and Garrett Camp, a computer programmer and the co-founder of StumbleUpon, sold to eBay for $75 million. One night after attending the Le Web, an annual tech conference which The Economist describes as where revolutionaries gather to plot the future, the two businessmen were unable to find a cab. They briefly started to discuss San Francisco's serious taxi problem about them being unavailable to the masses and seriously expensive at over $800, and how it would be a game changer if one could just hail a cab from their phones for cheap. Both of them exchanged pleasantries, but the business idea remained at the back of their heads like an itch they couldn't scratch, so they decided to act on it and develop the app together. The beta version of the app was launched in March 2009 to help connect riders and local drivers in San Francisco, and eventually expanded to New York in 2010. It soon proved to be a great alternative to the poorly funded public transportation system in San Francisco and, over time, expanded into smaller communities and became popular throughout the world. There are a number of factors driving Uber's growth popularity, such as the service being more convenient than traditional cab companies. It offers a more comfortable and luxurious ride as compared to general taxis. It offers greater customer service by hiring drivers with more appealing personalities. The service allows customers to rate their drivers, making it easier for the company to hold drivers accountable and improve quality control. Uber customers can monitor their driver on a screen to estimate when they'll arrive, which is a far more preferable alternative to waiting an indeterminate amount of time. The whole ride can also be monitored on our phone screen using GPS tracking, which further adds to the feeling of safety. A wrong turn can quickly be noticed. These are very compelling factors due to which Uber has rapidly expanded into new markets around the world. It is estimated to generate an astonishing $10 billion in revenue a year, despite growing competition from alternative ride-sharing companies such as Lyft. Given current trends, it's expected that the company will continue growing over the next few years. Its other subsidiary, Uber Eats, is also doing an amazing job in food delivery services, along with the partnership with its majority-owned Cornershop. It launched an Uber grocery delivery service in Latin America, Canada, Miami, and Dallas. Even though it has a very sturdy competition from DoorDash, both are currently the biggest food delivery services in the United States. On the surface, these apps have similar features. They're both available in various cities, have thousands of restaurant options. DoorDash is said to have better customer support, while Uber Eats has a more user-friendly interface. Also, DoorDash delivers alcohol, while Uber Eats does not. DoorDash often has a lower order minimum than Uber Eats, so DoorDash tends to be the cheaper option for small orders. Both apps offer promotions, but Uber Eats has some pretty useful ones, such as they're constantly offering free and 99-cent delivery fees for various restaurants. Additionally, for select restaurants, the delivery fee is waived if you share your driver with a nearby customer. But at the end of the day, there isn't one service that's consistently cheaper than the other. Prices change in unexpected ways depending on when you place your order and the restaurant distance, which is exactly why both of the companies are used as alternatives for each other by customers. But Uber Eats still lies at $4.8 billion of revenue, while DoorDash lies at $2.9 billion revenue in 2020, showing a big difference which could owe to Uber Eats being a more popular choice due to the reliability of its brand name. Even though Uber Eats was founded a year after DoorDash in 2014, Uber, as a brand name, emerged way before, in 2009. Therefore, the general consumer has more familiarity with the Uber brand, which can also be seen spilling over to its subsidiary, Uber Eats. However, we arrive at the obvious question: what makes Uber what it is today? Well, first and foremost is probably its funding and investors. The current valuation of Uber is $69.7 billion. Uber has witnessed a total of 26 funding rounds and has accumulated total funding of $24.7 billion. The number of lead investors is 20, whereas the total number of investors is 105. Another key to Uber's success has been its acquisitions. To date, Uber has made 13 acquisitions, including its major competitors like Postmates, Careem, Cornershop, etc., which also owes greatly to its success in the market. In April 2018, Uber acquired bike-share startup Jump Bikes to help Uber integrate the bike-sharing option in Uber app. Uber also acquired Careem, which was its competitor in the Middle East, in March 2019. In June 2019, Uber acquired Mighty AI in its effort to develop self-driving cars. In October 2019, Uber acquired Cornershop, an on-demand grocery delivery service for the Latin American market. In July 2020, Uber announced Postmates acquisition. Uber acquired Postmates for $2.65 billion. Postmates is a leader in delivering your favorite restaurants and a whole lot more on demand. The consumer-facing Postmates and Uber Eats app will continue to run separately, supported by a more efficient, combined merchant and delivery network. Uber also went on and acquired Routematch as late as July 16, 2020. Routematch is known to deliver accessible and inclusive technologies for riders of all abilities. Its mission is to create sustainable mobility ecosystems that leave no person behind. Uber believes that inclusive transportation software can help agencies deliver more value. Uber announced the AutoCab acquisition on August 6, 2020. AutoCab provides private hire and taxi operators with technology to run their business, including booking and dispatch software, and also connects them with trips through their iGo marketplace. On February 2, 2021, Uber and Drizly announced that Uber is acquiring Drizly for approximately $1.1 billion in stock and cash. Drizly is an on-demand alcohol marketplace in the U.S. Drizly works with thousands of local merchants to provide consumers with an incredible selection of liquor with competitive, transparent pricing. This platform will further be integrated with Uber Eats while also maintaining a separate Drizly app. But overall, often, the key to a company's success is innovative thinking. In that regard, Uber has been quite excellent as well. Since the beginning, Uber has always been an innovative and forward-thinking brand that reflects in their company even today. They keep themselves up to date and try to fill real-time needs and requirements of the consumers, which, in my opinion, is what truly sets them apart. As such, in the COVID-19 pandemic, they started a service to make vaccinations easily available, aka transporting vaccines to people's houses. They also partnered with Walgreens pharmacies to make medicines easily available at people's doorsteps in the pandemic so they don't have to go out and get them, especially if they're affected. Their future plans also involve very innovative ideas. While ride-hailing will remain the core business of Uber for the nearing years, Dara Khosrowshahi sees a potential world outside cars too. They are aiming at adding buses and trains to their vehicles list too. As reported, the pilot project has already started in Denver, where people will be able to see bus and train timings via the Uber app and be able to buy tickets through the app. Uber Elevate is another vision the company is having, an aerial ride-sharing system that Uber is planning to introduce in the future. Overall, Uber is putting in extra effort to become true partners of the cities for the long term. With great planning and an awesome team, Uber is surely bound to go places. And that's all for Uber. I hope you liked our video. Leave a like and a comment to let us know what you think. Subscribe for more. Until next time.